Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to lube your speed cube. To lube a speed cube, the things you need are a cube and the lubricants of your choice. You could either put in one lube or multiple, that depends on your preference of how you want your cube to feel or turn or both. The first step to lube your cube is going to be disassembling your cube. That way you can clean it up if there's any dirt or dust inside of it. It will be easy to apply these kinds of lube, or it will be better to apply these kinds of lube. To disassemble your cube, you turn the top layer 45 degrees and then you take out the edge by pulling it up and then wiggling it out of its place like that. It might not even be possible if your cube is too tight, so that means you need to loosen up your cube from the inside of the center. After taking the edge out, you take the corner out in the same way and then continue taking out the top layer. Once you are done with the top layer, then you can pull out these edges that are really easy to do. This is the most satisfying part of assembling or deassembling a cube. Hold it like that and pull it out. After that, you can just pull out these corners and you'll be left with just the edges. Once you're done with deassembling a cube, you can just arrange the pieces into edges, corners and the core itself. Once you are done with this part, you can clean the pieces by just wiping them with a cloth if they're dirty, but I'm not gonna do that as my cube is already clean. For the ideal setup, most people go with a slower lube, like I have the weight 5 for the internal parts of the pieces and a fast lube for the outside parts of the pieces. So let's get started with the lubing process by opening up this lube. Now this is the lube I'm going with. This is this Cube Lilo Calm lube, which is viscosity 5. That means this is going to be slow lube. Once you have cleaned your cube, it's time to put it back together. Now first, take an edge and choose the place you want to put it, preferably where it belongs. So just put it like that. It should slide in easily. Now this part is easier on a magnetic cube and a little bit harder on a non-magnetic cube, but it's totally possible on both. Next, grab another edge that belongs in the adjacent spot to it. Like here, I have put white blue. Now I'm gonna put in red blue that goes in right here. Now I'll grab the corner that goes between them, which is this corner. Put it in the right spot, and now you have a 2x1 block. Next, I'm going to put in the orange blue edge. Now it is in this process that arranging your pieces actually helps. Now once you're done with the first layer, you can just put those edges in these spots. This is the most satisfying part as these edges slide in easily and are pretty satisfying. Once you're done with this, just take an edge that belongs in the top layer and push the center a little up. That will make space for the edge to go. Then take an adjacent corner and place it inside. Then take the next edge and put it in as well. It is easier to turn this layer than putting it in. Now when you have reached this stage, just put in one corner and leave these two out, one edge and a corner out. Now what you are going to do is putting the slow loop, if you have one, in these pieces, in these places of the cube that interact with each other the most. Put a little bit of it, like one or at max 1 or 2 drops, or you will overloop your cube and you don't want that. So push the syringe a little bit, make sure it's a light force as you might just do something you don't want to do. Take 1 drop of the lube and put it in the piece. This is weight 5, so it's very gummy. Make sure it's a little bit, otherwise you're gonna overloop your cube. Put one here and then another drop here, like that. That's it. Next, take the corner that's out and do the same with it. Just make sure to even it out on the entire piece. Once you're done with that part, you can put the corner in first. And then at last you put the edge because it is easiest to do so. Put the last edge in, turn the top layer 45 degrees and then pull apart the two corners. That makes space for the edge to go in and just wiggle its way in. That's how you put the cube back together. Once you are done with this, just take your fast lube . To know if you have looped your cube enough, you can practically listen to the sound of it. It should sound something like this. You can hear it, it's a little gummy and it sounds basically a little wet. An overlooped cube would sound muffled, and that's how you loop your cube.